Greetings, my fellow Titans. It's your favorite radioactive gaming Titan, Evolved Godzilla, bringing you episode 2 of The World of Kong, a natural history of Skull Island, ARC style. Now, last video I talked about the history of Skull Island, and along with the megafauna that I've created based off of the megafauna from the coastlines of Skull Island. And we're now here in the Lowlands, home of the largest dinosaurs of Skull Island. And the Lowlands is the one area of Skull Island, or habitat, whichever term you want to use, that gets larger, and that's because of this Titan, Brontosaurus baxteri, the largest dinosaur that's ever lived in the Lowlands and on Skull Island. Now, unlike their prehistoric ancestors, Brontosaurus baxteri has many differences, such as more bulkier than their prehistoric counterparts, and the way that they reproduce. As you all might know, sauropods lay a ton of eggs to ensure a higher chance of at least a couple of hatchlings surviving. But not these Brontos. They are actually viviparous, meaning that they give birth to live young. And they can give birth to up to 1 to 3 live young, which can walk within hours of their birth. And they will be watched over by each or every herd member, or the entire herd, whichever way you want to say it. And each brontosaur herd is led by an alpha male that release a pheromone to prevent any other males from reaching full maturity. And that allows him to keep his dominance. And so that he can have breeding rights, so only his genes can flow throughout the females. Overall, a bizarre animal overall. And like I said, Brontosaurus baxteri can bulldoze through trees, causing the lowlands to get larger as they feed. But wherever Brontosaurus baxteri goes, these guys will follow for the leftovers. And that is Ferrocutus cerestes, one of the last ceratopsians of Skull Island, and the most aggressive one of all ceratopsians. They might look just like a Pachyrhinosaurus, but they are far more aggressive, far more bulkier, and way more aggressive, mainly to protect their young. If a carnivore attacks the herd, the females will create a circle around the young to protect them. But meanwhile, the males led by the bull will lead a charge against the threat. And Ferrocutus is the one herbivore that will either travel in family groups or travel solo. And the bulls are more aggressive. And now, y'all might notice I have an empty cryopod here. And the reason being is that I have the creature out right here. Now, Ferrocutus has an issue with termites on its back. And so it would rub its body up against termite mounts on purpose to aggravate the termites into attacking. And that means the termites will have a free meal feeding off of the parasites on the Ferrocutus's body. Talk about a pest cleaning service. But the termites and all the other tiny insects are not safe. Especially from this little... Oh, there's Xenosaurus. There we go. But as as food goes along, termites, along with the other tiny critters or creepy crawlies of Skull Island's lowlands, can also become food sources. Especially for this guy, Calcareosaurus, an ankylosaur-like reptile that evolved away from eating plants to eating insects. And no carnivore would dare try to attack a Calcareosaurus, as they are extremely spiky, except if they encounter a group of Venatosaurus, they could tip over the little tank to get to the squishy belly. But other than that, a pretty dangerous insectivore overall. And up next is the aardvark of Skull Island, called Formicavaro, otherwise known as the Termitosaurus. This animal, like I said, acts like a termite, or I should say hunt like a termite. It would use its front claws to break into termite mounts and use a long sticky tongue to get the termites and their fat-rich larvae. And the way they reproduce is that they dig a burrow and lay their eggs, and the females will just leave. They will not guard the eggs at all, but when the baby Termitosauruses hatch, they will look like miniature versions, perfect miniature versions of the adults. And they will have to learn fast if they want to survive here on Skull Island. And the island's only hadrosaur and a common food source, or a common prey item for most of the predators of Skull Island, is Lygocristus, a dinosaur that looks almost like a Lambeosaurus turtle. Anyway, even though this is a common prey item for many carnivores of Skull Island, they would still have to work for their food because these dinosaurs are always on high alert. And female Lygocristus will actually go to a small island, and lay her eggs there, safe from any predators, and will leave the eggs until they hatch. As in, the babies will call the parents back to them so they can nurture their young until they are strong enough to make the river crossing. Unfortunately, it is a opportunity that most river predators like to seize for a easy meal with the young Lygocristus. Sorry guys, I had to turn the brightness up a little, but anyway. One animal that likes to prey on young Lygocristus is this guy. Let me move here. Called Enox. A possible descendant of Diplocalus, a boomerang-headed amphibian that lived during the Permian period, if I remember correctly. These animals have bulkier limbs, and they are much stronger than their prehistoric counterpart, meaning that their prehistoric counterpart have stubby limbs, and these are perfect ambush predators when it comes to hunting baby Lygocristus. A very bizarre amphibian, if I do say so myself. And the island's apex predator, and a once rival to King Kong and his species. The Vastatosaurus rex, the Ravager lizard king. A direct descendant of the Tyrannosaurus, but with many differences. Like, they have a gap between the rib cage and the hip, allowing the V-Rexes to have a surprising degree of flexibility for an animal of their size. And they are very good at stealth, despite their massive sizes. Now, the females will go into dense jungle and lay her eggs in a patch of, or amount of earth, and periodically urinate on the eggs to keep predators away from the nest, except for one, which you all will be seeing here shortly. Males will often leave their territory to find the female, but it'll give other male V-Rexes an opportunity to take territory for themselves, which will end up in combat, which the bull V-Rexes will have scars from their battles if one doesn't back down, or if the territory invader is a young male V-Rex and the one that owns that territory is a large male. And now here's the one egg eater that actually uses the scent of V-Rex urine as a what's the word? Basically use the scent of V-Rex urine to find the nest. And that animal is Adolapsusaurus, the oviraptor of Skull Island. These animals are often able to knuckle walk like gorillas, also letting them crouch down to the eggs if they are smaller than a V-Rex egg. And even though these guys are egg eaters, they will not pass the opportunity to snatch up a fresh hatchling. And that's with any small creature on Skull Island. From possible baby V-Rexes to baby terror birds and maybe some lizards. And this animal is so good at stealing eggs that it can take V-Rex eggs, especially from under their noses. A very special, or a very specialized egg eater. And to finish off this episode, or to finish off the Lowlands, I will be showing you guys the two terror birds that roams the Lowlands. One being the second largest terror bird, called Zoropteryx. A terror bird that is perfectly designed to use its head like a pickaxe, allowing that sharp tipped beak to break through the skull of their prey and pierce deep. And they are very fast too. But like I said, this is the second largest terror bird of Skull Island. And the tallest cousin of Zoropteryx is this guy. Or this girl, I should say. Brutornis. This terror bird is tall, got a longer neck, and got bulkier legs, which it uses as a weapon, stomping its prey to the ground, killing it. And in the movie, well, in the extended edition of the movie, there was a juvenile Brutornis that got shot by the one of the crew members of the USS Venture. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the ship. But anyway, yeah. So there's that. Definitely a deadly terror bird overall. Now, that is going to wrap up this episode of the Lowlands. Let me know which megafauna or what dinosaur species you like from the Lowlands, and be sure to let me know which one of the coastal animals you all like the most. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did and want to see more Skull Island videos, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know. And also guys, don't forget to check out my other 3 series, my Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos, along with some of my Fortnite videos and my Reddit Online video, where I covered some funny moments from 2023. Now, quick heads up, it's not the whole year of 2023 that I got best moments of. It was around the last few months of 2023 of us goofing around in Emerald Ranch and Blackwater, Emerald Ranch, and Pike's Basin. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn on that post notification bell so you all know when I upload. And as always, this is your favorite radioactive gaming dinosaur titan, Evolve Godzilla. I am out.